Benny's still a little tired from the weekend, but I'm sure you're ready to stretch. Let's reach both arms out, rotate your hands, point those fingertips down, rotate back up, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. Let's do that 2 more times. Let's rotate around and try to turn as much as you can, and up. 1 more time. Rotate around. Good. Now take one hand and let's go into a stretch for one side. Good. And then switch it to the other side. Good. And relax. Just shake those wrists out real fast. Bring those elbows up and back. Reach those hands behind your back, reach down. And let's lean the head over to one shoulder while we're continuing that reach down, and then over to the other side. Good. Now let's grab one wrist and we want to pull our arm over towards that side. And then again, lean the head over to that shoulder. So it looks like this. And you're getting a good stretch from your neck down into your shoulder. Now look up towards the ceiling. Down towards the floor. Let's switch it up. So other wrist, other side. Give a good pull for that stretch. And then lean the head over. Very nice. So again, you should feel that stretch from the neck all the way down to the shoulder. And then look up towards the ceiling. Down towards the floor. And then go ahead and relax. Shake it out. Next up, let's just go into our forward fold, reach down, stretch those hamstrings. Maybe if your back's feeling a little tight, you're feeling that low back stretch. And then slowly come halfway up out of that stretch. Nice flat back right now. Reach back down. Take those hands over to the left. As far over to the left as you can. Walk those hands over to the right. As far over to the right as you can. And then back over to the left. And I want you to step your left foot back. So that puts you in a low lunge position. Turn and reach that right arm up. And back. Let's bring that left foot forward. Walk those hands over to the right. Step that right foot back. So again, we're in that low lunge. Turn, reach your left arm up. And back down. Good. Bring that right foot forward or back into that forward fold. Let's roll up out of that stretch, arms out wide, and reach up. Try to get those biceps to your ears, elbows out wide, scrape it down. Now let's take a big step out with our right foot, where we go into a side lunge. So that left leg is straight, that's the side that we're stretching. I also want you to take your left arm, reach it across your chest, hook and pull. While we're holding that lunge position, then reach that left arm up and over. With that right hand, place that at your knee and just get a little turn out. And I want you to reach both arms up and twist to the side of that up knee. Twist up and over as far as you can. Now to the other side, let's step over to the left. Big step. We're keeping that right leg straight. Just holding that side lunge for a couple of seconds. Let's take that right arm across our chest, hook, and squeeze it. Bring that right arm up and over. And again, take your left, that down arm, and just give a slight push against that knee. And then let's reach both arms up in that twist. So reach as far up and over as you can. Good. And then go ahead, bring those feet together. Bring your right elbow up, straight up towards the ceiling. Let's take our left hand on top of our elbow, and we want to pull across. And then with your head, we want to look up and put some pressure so we can stretch more towards the back. So we're pulling over, using our head, pushing back. Eyes up. Good. Other side. So we have our left elbow up, right hand, grab that elbow. And we want to pull across. And then also eyes up. Use your head for a little pressure to really force that arm back. Good. Next up, let's grab our foot or our ankle for our quad stretch. We want to pull as far up and back as we can. Make sure that knee is pointing down towards the floor. A lot of times I see this not as effective or not getting as good of a stretch. We have that knee pointing down. We're getting a better stretch through our quad. Now take your opposite hand, same leg, cross it over. Keep your balance. So you can feel just a little bit more of a stretch on the outer side of that quad. And relax. Now, same side, but switch. Same side hand as that side that you're stretching. Good balance. Knee pointing down, pulling that heel back. Good. Now opposite side hand. Let's cross. Good. So just hold that position for a couple more seconds while we complete our stretch. Good. Go ahead and relax. Now if you have your chair nearby, we're going to use that to prop our foot up. Keep our legs straight. We're going to focus on that hamstring. Toes pointing up. You can stretch it forward or just slide those hands down your leg as far as you can. Now if you can reach your toes, that's great. Or maybe even walk those fingertips over to the bottom of your foot. And if you're here, that's all right. You can try just dropping those fingertips down. And again, just walking it down your leg as far as you can, depending on how tight those hamstring muscles are. Let's switch over to the other side. And again, you can stretch it straight forward or slide those hands or walk those hands down as far as you can, or if you can even reach over your toes. And again, if you're stuck here, just drop those hands down. Try to walk it as far as you can. Hold there. Gives you a really great and deep hamstring stretch. Good, so you can slowly come up out of that stretch. And then we're going to use our chair for our calf stretch. We're going to get into kind of like a lunge position, holding onto our chair. And what we want to do is we want to plant our back foot. Make sure you have your heel down onto the floor. And then we want to lean forward into that lunge, so that way you feel that stretch on the bottom back half of your leg. So we're stretching that calf muscle, but I want you to put just a slight bend at your knee, and you can lift your heel up off of the floor, and that changes your stretch. Now, more to the back of your ankle, and that's what we're targeting, the soleus muscle. Let's also switch. So nice lunge stance, heel down, leg straight, lean forward into that lunge. Try to lean as far forward, keeping that heel down as you can. And now take a slight bend at the knee, lift that heel slightly up, and we want to sink down into that lunge stretch for our soleus. Good, and we'll end it here just with a couple of ankle rolls, one side or one direction, and then the other direction, and then switch sides. Just like we rolled those wrists out, we'll roll those ankles out here. All right, everyone, awesome job during your stretch. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great day. See you next time.